Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be telling you guys psycho stories that I have done. Like things that I may or may not be proud of. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy, and this does go from pretty basic to downright crazy to just like, why would you do that kind of thing. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's just get right into it. The first thing is I chased a guy down the hallway before. It's basically a typical, like, we were breaking up again kind of thing, and he literally was like smiling the whole time he was breaking up with me. And I just remember, like, it was in the lunchroom and he was walking down the lunchroom and I was like talking to him about, like, you know, us breaking up, and I was like, we're not breaking up, like, no, like, we have done this far too many times, like, it's either we're gonna be together or we're just gonna be completely done. And homeboy, like, I don't know what the heck was going on with him, so I just remember, like, chasing him down the hallway. Like, you guys, literally, like, I was like running, and if you know me, I don't run, I don't jog, I don't sprint, I don't do anything. I just walk, okay, slowly too. So I remember I chased him down the hallway, or the lunchroom, and I was like yelling and screaming, and I was literally on the verge of crying, honestly. And this was right after the lunch period. So this is when, like, everyone is like changing and like going to like their different classes and stuff. So like there was people in the hallway and I was just like freaking going insane. Okay, so then what happens is one of my friends comes up, Jersey, I talked about her before on here, and she comes up, and as she's like trying to calm me down, like, I can see her, but like she was like trying to like talk to me and whatever, and I just kind of ignored her. I didn't ignore her because I was like, you know, trying to figure this out. So, okay, so as she gets mad, she doesn't get mad, but like, she like picks me up. So like now my arms are like this, okay? And she's like carrying me, and homeboy is just loving every single second of this. Like, he's just sitting there just smiling, like, that's cool, okay? So my friend takes me to my 7th period science class, and she sits me down like in my seat, and she's like, you can figure this out later. She's like, I don't know why you want a guy that makes you look so crazy. And she goes like, do you realize like what you just did? And I was like, I don't care, like, blah 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 and whatever. So she leaves, she goes off to her classroom, and I'm sitting in my classroom. I know for a fact his schedule, well, not his full schedule, but like, I knew for a fact that he has to pass by my classroom to get to his 7th period. So I tiptoe my way to the doorway, I open the door, I peek my head through, and lo and behold, he's literally walking down the hallway at this point. So I remember I was like, oh, so you're just gonna, because he was smiling at me, and I was like, you're just gonna smile at me? Like, that's all? Like, you have nothing to say to me? Like, no, 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 like, we're gonna talk about it, like, come here right now, and blah, blah, blah. So he just walks away. Well, it's kind of an idiot because we have 8th period together, and we ended up like talking about everything. We got back together the next day. So literally all that for nothing. Okay. The second thing is I went through this guy's messages trying to find a way for us to break up, and it didn't work because I ended up like telling him like, yo, like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to be with you. He was a rebound, so it doesn't really count, but yeah. But yeah, so I didn't find anything. Like, I kind of did. Like, I found a lie about something that you shouldn't lie about. But I was not trying to make that. I did make it a big deal. But at that time, like, I didn't want to be with him. Like, you know, so I was just trying to. And this was the point where, like, I could not break up with people. Like, I had, like, a fear of breaking up with people. And I was just like, I can't do it. Like, you know, but I think I couldn't do it because I didn't know what I was capable of. Like, now, like, don't test me now, okay? Because you will regret your whole existence, okay? But yeah, this next one, though, you guys, it's pretty freaking crazy. I actually peed in a guy's car. Like, who does that? Apparently I do, but, like, I literally, well, technically, I did it out of the goodness out of my bladder, okay? Because I had to go. Like, when you have to go, you have to go. Like, you can't just hold it, okay? I peed in the car, and I don't think he knows. Like, I don't think he knew. I don't think he realized, like, what was happening. But, like, I did that, y'all, and it was embarrassing as hell. I mean, it wasn't embarrassing because, like, I had to go. Like, we all pee. Like, Don't act like you don't pee, okay? But yeah, I did that, you guys. But in a way, I kind of, you know, it was an advance for how things ended, okay? The next one is that I hid in the bushes. Like, I was trying to see this. I wasn't trying to see the guy. Like, I was trying to, like, hide from him in a way. Because, like, I just didn't want to, like, just, like, talk and just, like, whatever. So I just hid in the bushes because I didn't want him to see me. And people were looking at me like I was crazy. Because I was walking outside. And he was already outside. So I was like, but he didn't see me. So I was just like, okay. I just, like, plopped into bushes. And then I, like, was watching him. Like, I was seeing, like, where he was going. And then he went inside, and then I came out the bushes. And of course, when I come out the bushes, people are walking around. And I remember, like, this one lady's face. Like, she was just like, what the hell? She was just like, what's going on here? And whatever. So I was just kind of like, just, you don't understand, okay? You don't understand. And finally, the last one is I planned out our future. But it's not as crazy as it seems, though, okay? I remember I had just met this guy, and this actually happened, like, really recently, like, a month or two ago. And I remember we were, like, talking about something, and we were talking about, like, the future, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, the future is bright, like, you never know what's gonna hold, blah, 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 like, that kind of thing. And he was saying something, and I was saying something. And if you know me, I typically, like, if I'm talking to a guy, I'm like, yeah, like, when we have kids or something, like, our kids or something, but I don't mean it to be associated with that guy. Like, I don't mean it if, you know, whatever. Like, I say that to my guy friends all the time. Like, I'll just be like, oh, yeah, dude, like, our children are gonna be, like, really, like, good or something. Like, you know, but, like, I don't, it's just, I feel like I have to, like, have a better way of, like, saying things rather than just saying things that are just completely awkward and, like, outrageous. But, so me and this dude were, like, talking or whatever, and wasn't talking like that. Like, we were, like, talking about, like, future stuff and whatever. So I was like, our children. And I said it really loud, and he just kind of was like, what? And I was just like, what? And I was like, I was talking about, like, our, like, my children, like, you know. And then he was like, so you thought about it? And, like, he's like, I'm not, like, he's like, I don't know what you're thinking, but it's not like that. And I was like, dude, like, you ain't that special. Like, relax, okay? I was like, that's just the way that I say things. Like, you know, like, I say, like, our future, like, you know, like, but I don't necessarily mean the person in front of me. Like, I know, I get it. Like, that's kind of my fault, but that's a psycho, okay? So, yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope that I don't have any more stories of this, but if I do, you know, be subscribed to be notified, okay? And I will see you guys next time.